Welcome back to another live stream here on the channel, guys. We're going straight back into the council for season 3, episode 3, and it's going to be the trial of faith where we left off last time, down in the crypt there. But just before we do, guys, just a quick little bit of admin here. 76.8% of people who are watching the channel aren't subscribed. Get yourself subscribed. Click on the subscribe. Click the notification bell, and you'll be notified of the next time that we upload. So yes, get yourself subscribed. Click on the go button, and let's get to it.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving. Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
In a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course. Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborrow. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
Right, let's get some more manuscripts on the go. And let's get started on this new adventure. Right. So I've got to search round. What's this? Ooh,
Golden elixir. I'll
so I need
keep
a
it for
cross,
later.
a book, a military sphere, nails. What's that?
Famous cross of Clement III. Perfect. And one key
Found
found.
the cross. Devil's Thorn, I'm full.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
What's that? Right, let's get out of here. Eh? Oh. Let me restore that. That's restored to full. How the hell did you get out of here? There we go. I'm out. Right, here we go. So let's go into the Medusa room first. On the back of the message is corresponding dates. Right, okay. And I'm only saying let's go into the thingo room is because I'm already here.
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet. That statue is not positioned correctly.
I know that's it.
Open sesame. So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often, otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
So we've got the exorcism of Judas. Right.
Caesar's laurel wreath. If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could mean... No, that's impossible. No, not Caesar. So that's Pandora's box? An urn? Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it. I wonder why. So, I did well not to touch it.
Right, let's get out of here.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Right. So now I need a Bible.
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one? The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Right. Let's go up to Mortimer's office and get them nails. There's a Bible somewhere in here as well.
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing.
Get ourselves upstairs.
Duchess Emily Hillsborrow.
Let's check in on her.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam.
Sorry, sir, but Mr. Peru is not seeing visitors at the moment.
Sir Jacques Peru?
This is the room that I'm looking for.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborrow sisters.
Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain there must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Bit of diversion.
I see. I know what it's about.
Do you know who was doing their communicating in this room?
Yes, but of course we must keep it to ourselves because it is still a sensitive matter. Volner and Elizabeth had an affair. Volner hinted that he found a way to remain discreet about it. I admit it is ingenious.
Well, I would never have guessed.
Delighted to have helped, but I still have to find my mother.
Of course. We shall see each other later in that case.
Wasted enough time. The Bible.
What? Let's get the Bible.
The Bible's still there.
Right, we got the Bible. Now we need the nails.
Right. This time, it'll be a lot quicker. If I remember rightly, the code was 1191. Of course.
Nails, where were you? Ah,
There. Those are the nails I was looking for.
so there's the nails.
Feathers. Pigeons, probably.
Right, let's get out.
A Van Leeuwenhoek microscope? The most sophisticated microscope there is. All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
Right, we're out. All I need to do now is find myself a sphere.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the and perfect grub. The worm before it's attained its final form.
Right. I'm gonna search bedrooms.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Let's see if it's in bedrooms, because I've got no idea where to find one. Ah,
An armillary sphere. Perfect. That will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
right, we've got everything we need. Let's get out of here, let's get back to the crypt. But let's see, can I get into the small salon? Let's speak to Bonaparte.
Not too shocked
I beg your pardon?
about Peru this morning. I asked you if you weren't too shocked by it all.
And yourself? Not too shook up?
The only thing that matters to me about that stupid man Peru is the disastrous situation in which it puts us for the conference vote. I wonder why Mortimer even allowed him to roam around the manor armed. He was a veritable public danger.
Indeed. You don't seem to be too affected. Tell me. I was wondering. I won't keep you any longer. See you later, monsieur.
No space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Right. Some golden elixirs of food. Let's get back to the crypt. So we go down here. Round here. There we go.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
Right. So where's the boss?
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas. Chapter 1, verse 9. Jesus was baptized by John in Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3852. Chapter 1, verse 9. And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee, and was baptized by John in Jordan. And coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens opened, and the Spirit like a dove descending upon him. Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
Now that sounds intriguing.
Chapter 19, verse
Chapter
17.
19, verse 17.
Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst. Chapter 19. And he, where they crucified him, and Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus
Well,
was
there's the answer.
crucified on the 8th of
Chapter
Nisan,
19,
3793, in a place
that
near
goal,
Jerusalem. The
Gothic
Romans
place.
put a crown of thorns on his head.
There we go. Right. There we go.
The fresco clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
We'll have to trust her. could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters N-R-I. Nothing more.
Right, here we go. So, by my recognition and what we've just read, it is chapter 19, verse 17 in Golgotha, where he was crucified.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
Let's analyze the door.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Right. Let's see, can I work this out? So it says, align the discs to match the chosen and pull the lever to trigger. Okay. So let's start with this.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states: waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with the full shadowed new moon.
The moon shadow moves from west to east. Eighth of Ramadan, 553, waxing crescent.
So the 8th of Ramadan. Okay.
19th of Jumada al-Awwal, 639, waning gibbous. 30th of Ramadan, 554, waning crescent.
Right, okay. So, by my estimations, and what he's just said, that should be it. Let's find out. If it chops me hand off, it chops me hand off.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
Pull the lever. I failed. Could have used all my skill points to get myself out there. Right, okay. validate it. Let's go again. Looks like I've got to go again. Oh no, will let me into the... Right, that's it for this episode, guys. We'll catch you. Hey guys, don't forget, we've done our skill points there. That's 76.8% of people are not subscribed to the channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we will catch you in the next one.